Yo, what's up, guys? Want to talk today about a topic that it's the reason why you guys are seeing this here. Okay, uh, and I got it right there in the plate. I got two whips right now modifying. Let me just put this back. 1 second. Let me just focus myself here. I got the 812, the Ferrari modifying, and the white body Uro's doing like a full makeover. You guys will see it's gonna be sick. But today I want to speak about faith. The two types of faith and the three levels of faith, which is the most important. There's faith that is dead and faith that is alive. The dead faith is the theoretical faith. Is the one that people just talk and don't apply anything. So here there's a lot of confusion, there's a lot of inconsistency, there's a lack of results. So the reason why this is happening, it's not anything else. It's not a problem of education, it's not a problem of lack of information. It's the opposite. It's because it's just like too much information. So people are confused. They start applying something, and then they go to another thing, and then they go to another thing because they don't see the result fast enough. So they just stay there. Then you got the faith that is alive, the real faith. The real faith is the one that is linked to application. And that's the one that gets you results. So what happens here? You're watching right now this video, you're hearing me, you're watching me, and there's two ways you can digest this information right now. You can just digest it as information, just as the world sees it, as just words, a video, a watch, a car. Or you can actually believe in this information, and this information is going to touch your spirit, your soul. It's just going to feel special. It's going to be probably right now, just listening, just tapped off everything. You just disconnected everything, just listening to me right now. And whenever this video finishes, you're going to be probably hooked up. You're going to be so pumped. You're probably going to want to talk about this to your closest people, which is good and bad can be. It just depends if these people are tapped into real faith and they believe, or they're tapped into fake faith and they don't believe. So it's going to actually help you, or it's going to actually stop you, from applying it. So if this happens, you're going to start applying what you listen to, because it's going to become, by application, it will become your skin, right? So in order for you to apply something, you need to have faith. There is no faith without, without results, there's no faith. It's like humans, without spirit, you cannot be alive. You may think that you're alive because you have a body and you're in this planet, but people that are not connected to the spirit, they're not alive. They're just walking dead, right? Zombies, we could call them, So that's all going to depend to you. If you ask me what's going to determine if you actually have a, faith that's alive or not, it's going to be mainly your surroundings, your environment, the people you surround yourself with. So once you understand that, we can move on to the three levels of faith that we have, being it the first, little faith, the second one, great faith, and the third one, perfect faith. Little faith is very inconsistent, okay? It lacks a lot of application. And the reason why there's little faith, it's because you are focused in the circumstances of life and you're focused in yourself. So this is making you weak and limited, because you are limited. You have limited skills, limited money, limited contacts, limited reach. So between that and that you focus on circumstances, you don't have control over a circumstance. It's external to you. So you are in a very bad situation. But now that I'm telling you this, you could determine if you're actually here or not. It's very important to be honest with yourself, because the first step to actually improving is seeing that you're not doing something right, right? Then we go forward to great faith. Great faith happens when you focus in God. Now you focus in God, you believe that, you know, um, anything can be fixed by God. So you leave everything in His hands. So you start releasing, all this anxiety, stress, and uncertainty. But now you start having another problem, which is the devil. Now the devil starts to attack you here because he sees that, you're focusing God, and the devil wants to make you focus on your circumstances. That's how he keeps you trapped in fear and, not able to take action. Because when you enter great faith, you can start to enter the hypnotic rhythm. This hypnotic rhythm is that rhythm that you start to get once you enter the great faith. And the longer you are in this rhythm, if you stay here for a year, 2 years, 3 years, bro, it gets to a point where the devil can barely stop you, bro. So this is where you're gonna be tested really, really big time. The more you hear, the bigger test you're gonna get. And this test also come from God, obviously, because it's gonna test your faith. I had a big test lately. I got my 2 Instagram accounts taken down, 2.2 million followers taken down, and I was tested, and I was just given another level of spirit, another level in spiritual, another ranking, because I just tapped into another level of peace, another level of wisdom, and another level of action. Actually, since I got my Instagrams taken down, I even take more action. So then we got perfect faith. The perfect faith is when you actually don't even doubt anything. You believe God because of who He is. You already know it's done. Like, you don't even think about it. And that's the level where very few live in. That's a way of living. Okay. So yeah, guys, that's very, 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 very important topic. Like faith. Without faith, there's nothing. Wanted to share this with you guys, and make sure you start putting the work. If you guys are a little bit lost, that's why I have my free masterclass. Underneath you got a link to go to my website, sign up. You got the free masterclass. You can start applying it. You can start winning at life, creating the best self, and skipping the system. And yeah, love you guys. See you next video. Let's get it.